afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, here of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to the exciting 1 vs 1 on some Moscow between in the North Classes Skull champion David. Fighting here for the Oberkommando West für Deutschland. Taking on the role here of the Panzergrenadier Division Brandenburg, going up versus Romeo, fighting in the south here for the Soviet Union, for the glory of Stalinism and socialism, and so on. Fighting here for the 10th Mechanized Corps. And we've got here for him, got motor, got rifle, and shock army versus David's here, fortifications, Luftwaffe, and special operations. Bulletins are for him, by the way, none for Romeo, but for David, got here for Sturm Pioneers, Obersoldaten, and Raketenwerfer. We got full screens, we got Sturmpioneers here running for him. Initially, we got for Romeo double conscripts. That way, Romeo's not going for this sort of fast tricks or anything. He's just going for the usual thing here, just a bunch of conscripts, some standard infantry, some boots on the ground to challenge the enemy and show them what for. We got truck there moving ahead for David. So, do we turn left or right? I mean, I know the instructions say turn right at Adolf Hitler Strasse. The problem is some idiot named every road Adolf Hitler Strasse. I'll just turn right here. I've had enough of this. Coming ahead there with the Schwere Wehrmacht Schlepper, double full scores, one student from their squad. What could be planning here with the forward truck? Could be planning a battle group headquarters, mechanized regiment. Was he just planning to just about being a nuisance there? But there goes jumpers off around the church, constantly neatly under fire there from the assault rifle shots fired there. More company engages. That's one Sturmpioneer squad holding up so far at least. Two squads of conscripts, that is 320 manpower holding up 480 manpower. That's a decent difference. But they go quickly falling back. That looks like in this case Classes Skull champion David was not intending to sort of hold up a long engagement. Battle group headquarters looks like been sitting up here in a forward position. Pretty standard, if you will, sort of for a northern Simorsky start there from the Oberkommando West. If they do go for that battle group headquarters, comes them moving up. Got Molotovs all here, so they go to Molotov the Sturmpioniere. There they go, catch them a bit on fire. Volkswagen's moving in, but the Sturmers there close to taking some pretty nasty casualties. No more munitions, those close will follow up with a Molotov round there. Perhaps caught the Sturmpioneers that and finish them off. We got engineers hanging about their third conscript. They're arriving for Romeo, of course, with their very quick battle group headquarters. David is limiting how much troops can sort of get off initially. So there are, of course, a few risks sort of involved with that. And of course, if it gets caught here, that could be pretty bad. But so far, it seems like he's having some success in stalling Romeo for time here, ensuring he can get up the battle group headquarters and reinforce and heal up the Sturmpioniere. And then he's actually following up with the second Sturmpioneer squad. I am seeing some Oberkommando West players beginning to use more Sturmpioneers, though others just sort of stick with a lot of Volksgrenadiers. We also have to see what ultimate is there for David. But it's nice to see more than one Sturmpioneer squad. They're exactly not bad. The problem is generally tends to be with them is it takes a bit of while to sort of get to sort of any high level of veterans where they sort of get really good, and that's sort of what tends to hold them back and probably keeps a lot of players that utilise them more. But at least he's going for him. We also got the support package going up, and of course with the 6th squad he does have a bunch of assault rifles here to sort of fight the enemies of the fatherland with there. Meanwhile, further find their Constable versus Volksgrenadiers. Constable squad pulling back, Volksgrenadiers flanking in nicely. You need to be careful for them there, Romeo. Careful. We got a 4 squad there, so some Molotovs, but beyond that, not so much else here from Romeo, besides just a bunch of infantry. In terms of what doctrine's gone for, that doesn't really tell us much either. I mean, he could, of course, go for other guard rifles. Shock arms will work with it, because both have submachine guns. Second engineer squad, they could be planning something to be built there, or is there something under the mind here of Romeo? Meanwhile, we got here's David's Sturmpioneers moving ahead there on the mines, clearing out any mines there, just in case they're laid down there by Romeo. In this case, David not taking his opponent for a fool. In this case, I don't think Romeo's actually laid down a single mine, but better safe than with a bunch of men with their legs blown off, since there are notably less use in a battle. And there we go, we got fortification here chosen for David, the MD-34 moving up, and then at the same time we got Romeo going for the fuel point again, a bit aggressively, but at least he's returning the favour there to David, though at the same time at a bit of risk there. I mean, his men are down to 2. And there, in fact, notice he's pulling back there. He's realised that'll probably attract some attention there, so instead of just hanging about there trying to push his luck as far as he can, he's pulling away there before losing an entire squad. So, good sense of unit preservation there by Romeo. Bit risky, but overall he displays some good common sense there in the long run, ensuring, it's not complete, loss. And there we go, we got a Sturmpionier down here from the Sturmpioneers at the same time. Stormers about to try and flank in here. Good work. Nice path there to try and get down. Of course, also works the other way in some cases. So MG34, 2 Stormers, 2 Frosts, a bit of a less than usual Ober Commander Vesta opening. So do see some. There we go. Conscripts are a bit slow to react to the Sturm Pioneers' appearance on their flank, and the Sturm Pioneers, Sturmgewehrs, just tear into them. Conscript, they also falling back. Finding here, and there we go, hitting the mine. That was not the best day there for the conscripts. Huge loss they suffered. Let's assume blew them apart. And there we go, Sturm Pioneers rushing in again to deal with the. You need to also know he's actually able to sort of put away in the mines. But not all players do that. But David obviously displaying himself as a higher caliber of Oberkommando West player. Also so far, also displaying it by not having gone for the currently rather too effective Leitis infantry. But so far, nothing further there from David. You got points being grabbed. You got Sturm Pioneers again. Double mines for the double support package against it, so they can put them away. There's not a particularly huge loss of that, except, of course, it does cost a bit of munitions. But there you go, first up to cover the cut-off point. Going to make difficult. A bit there for Romeo. Of course, you can try and get up a mortar afterwards, blast away the fascists. But so far, the engineers seem to be the ones being blasted away and into the ground. A fruitless assault there for Romeo. The engineers charged forwards their best, but they were gunned down in a blaze of horrific, well, not glory, I suppose, unglory. But I was there, pushing ahead. David seemingly intimidated by Romeo. And we got a doctor, and we got Shock Army. Shock Army here for Romeo can certainly get some submachine guns set up, but of course might be planning for him mortars and shock troopers, so that way try and just force his way through David's line of defense. So any shock troopers could work out nicely. No, he's going for a Maxim. I wouldn't have expected a Maxim at this juncture, to be honest. But there you go. It's using the comes there to sort of draw the attention. There you go, flanking with a pair there. The ones who have asked the fuel. The heroic pair of Sergei and Vasily. You are heroes, comrades. You are hero, comrade. You are hero. The other man clearly counter-revolutionary for dying. But there you go, we got the MG34 there. Small victory for Romeo. Cleared out here the blockage there, delivered by David. Of course, he can. Well, if the fire would stop burning, the Sturm Pioneers could grab it. Until then, of course, they can't really. But there you go. No, he's not grabbing. He doesn't want to use his Sturm Pioneers, and that might be rushing over some force gunners instead. Troops reinforced. There we go. We got the Maxim out here for Romeo, the M1910, a Maxim machine gun. We got more counter flanking. We got forces running there. Got nothing further here for David. Oh, he's going for a mechanized regiment. Going for the mechanized regiment. So we might be seeing some of that, maybe a Puma or a flak half track. Quick mods over here. And it's being lightly grilled there. And there we go. Sturm Pioneers then catching the constant pretty nasty crossfire alongside the full Grenadiers. Maxim. No, he steals the MG34 there away from David. So all of a sudden here, Romeo's now got 2 machine guns to put to work here against David. Now that could cause a bit of trouble there for David and the Oberkommando West. Scheiße, he got some machine gewehr. You were supposed to pick that up on Fritz. Yeah, I know, but there are so many Russians about. I don't care for excuses. The Führer will be most upset when he hears about this. Will he really hear about this? I know technically, but if he were to hear about it, he would be very cross about it. There we go. Meanwhile, David, though, not too concerned, immediately calls up another MG34 plus like never arrived, so he's clearly worried about Romeo beginning to fling vehicles about it at him already at this stage of the fight, but none of that there for Romeo. Instead, you got the shock troopers there with body armor, submachine guns, and a large satchel full of explosive grenades. Plus a few smoke grenades. Full smoking batch, Sturm Pioneers. Sturm Pioneers holding up here as well in the church. Back here, base, reinforcing, preparing. So both machine guns at full strength. Bit of a minor shootout there. Kevnev heading out there. Romeo's got a decent sized force against David. He's only got a lot of machine guns. He's also got some of the more heavier infantry. Making decent progress after sort of the initial setbacks. Here they go, full swing coming to line for the conscripts. Mines going down there. Quickly laying down a lot of mines, in fact. David is quick to fortify the village here, though not using trenches or any other sort of actual fortification, just laying down a lot of mines, which isn't a bad thing, though. Oh, there we go. Shock troopers hit the mine, and their body armor is nothing against, that much explosive. Quick mortar there. So much force out of the church. MG34 there. almost got them, almost got this, almost flanking in. The machine gun, oh, it should be set up in the building there, I think, but there you go, Cops managed to occupy it, Cops are holding up. You got here, David just pushing forward with his Sturmpionier MG-34 trying to set up, he's lacking troops nearby, they're otherwise elsewhere. But there we go, Molotovs managed to turn around, there we go, MG-34 also managed to hold the Sturmpioneers there, so ultimately David's assault there faltered, ran out of steam. They're holded by the Maxim as well, so now we're seeing Romeo in good progress. At the same time, you also see again, he's constantly using these apparently just two conscripts, just harassing his viewpoint rather effectively. They're well played by Romeo. Very cheekily too. And there we go, David is calling up some, he's getting a flak half track. A 10-minute flak half track though is a rare sight though. Bit surprised at that, not I'm saying it's a bad idea, but generally, I mean if an overcommander does play a ghost, but it's good because he went for the mechanized vehicle first, before Battle Group Headquarters, then got it right away. But said he's actually going for it later on. I wonder how that'll work out here for David. Certainly a slightly different way of doing it, but not necessarily bad. But there we go. Romeo digging lots of sandbags here, prepared for David to launch another assault at him. Though he probably should consider getting up some minesweepers now. I mean, at this point, David should be clearly having demonstrated his tendency towards mining the snot out of everything he comes across. Let's go. And there we go again, more mines. Yes, the Russians would expect this. Really? Yeah, I mean, to keep running into the mine for some reason, the next one is always a big surprise too. At least when the blacks are blown off. But there you go, MG-34 versus Maxim. Maxim quickly halted here by the machine gun gewehr. We got a flak half track moving on, got the third Schwere Wehrmacht step out here for Classic Gold Champion David. Mines finished there. So many mines. There you go, setting up with the 2 single flak conscripts. Oh dear, out in the open. There you go, kaboom. This time though, only Sergei had to sacrifice himself heroically for the motherland. However, involuntarily. There you go, flak combining away at the Maxim. Doing what I can there for the fatherland. Viewpoint down south secure, that's going to force response there from Romeo as well. And we're going for the tank-to-tank command there. Gute Arbeit, gute Arbeit. T-70, H-6. Work out here perhaps. Half-track maybe, or of course it could be going straight for Tier 4. Would also be an interesting move there for Romeo. Of course, have to see ultimately though what it is he goes for against David. MG-34, they're going to catch the conscripts. There we go. Assaulting the forces from several sides there. David's forced to pull away then from there, banning the fuel point as well. Flak half to continue watch over there, and we got country as well. Lots of turtling exchange between the two sides. T-70 on the way there for Romeo. He's trying against David with. T-70 halfway done. Quick push up here, going to the side, but that's fair. Panzer headquarters going to be ready. And again, further mines. Oh, he's finally actually got some mines for engineers, by the way. Good work there, good work there. And quick suppress, there we go, control the hit. Oh, he forced him to cancel the Schwer Panzer headquarters. Good work there by Romeo. That definitely is going to help him quite a bit there, rather than if they manage to get it up. That'll also allow further flanking to perhaps strike the Battle Group headquarters and knock it out if he pulls it off properly. A pair of his SU-76 assault guns, for example, could rush up here, then hit from the side there. I think in particular David would be rather unprepared for that. Either way, they've got T-70 moving up, we've got Students in the building. And need to be careful of that mine, by the way. Shock troopers flanking in. Good work, those Steel Pioneers in a lot of trouble here. And straight into the shock troopers. They chose poorly, but in this case, Lady Luck seemed to fail. But there we go, flak half track up there, and the shock troopers, their body armor, no proof against 2cm high explosive shells meant to shatter aircraft. Smoke grenade down here from Romeo. Sort of covered up there. He could of course try and rush the T-7 against the flak half track. Of course, might be worried about the Academy just covering the flak half track, and of course further mines. So can't blame their Romeo for not charging in all gallantly. There you go, Sandmax crumble before the flak half track. T-7 moving up there, got a chemical response to the T-70. Good hit there. Flames envelop the front there of the church. The Molotov goes through there. We've almost got the force squad, but conscripts getting absolutely pumped here by MB-34 and flak half track fire. Looks like Steel Pioneers managed to overwhelm, but there were a few Russians were left here on the right flank, securing the victory point back. Victory point secured again by the Maxim, going for the missions again. T-7 going to do some repairs. Got nothing further here for Romeo. We got the engineers being reinforced. David, there is being somewhat pushed back here. Going in here, making the infantry beat out of the way. The flak half-track is ready to punish the shock troopers in a few swift shot. There it seems to be the flak gun. Molotov looks like the... That's not going to work out, and it's going to have to pull back the consequence, otherwise the Jumpers will win in particular damage, which does get a slight combat bonus. Meanwhile here, MG34 halted by, well, Soviet MG34. Looks like in that case, David pushes luck a bit too far. Oh dear, consequence, we're caught in their own Molotov! Oh, Romeo, I don't think those men are going to make it back home. Will he? Will he? Oh, forces going up there to cut them off. And there we go. Whack. A bit of a brutal blow there to Romeo's force and perhaps even his confidence. Well, probably not confidence. And we got munitions now being traded here for David. He's not apparently too occupied by the fuel. He's also floating quite a bit of manpower. Not entirely sure what David is doing that then. I mean, he could go for flat emplacements, more infantry. He could go for a lot of things. He's getting another Kettenwerfer. He could also get more Sturm Pioneers, really, but there's not really that much reason to float that much manpower. We got mines here down. In fact, we're seeing some air mines rapidly being down here by David. And quickly against them. Perhaps that's actually what's going for the munitions for, to just quickly again, just further mine them. I mean, he's really doing everything to make life miserable for Romeo when he tries to attack there. And certainly then munitions to use that is certainly not a bad idea. And we got another T-70 on the way for Romeo. Another T-70, another light tank. Conte versus Force goes up north. We got another air mine field down there again. He's really just mining down everything he can. Bit rare to see an Oberkommandos player this dedicated towards mining. On a map though, like Simoski, can to a certain extent probably work better, so to a certain extent. Quick grenade exchange there. To see who burns the longest, I guess. Jumpers holding up, we got a flak holding up, there we go, we got two T-70s, so it does form up a bit of a more deadly force there towards him. There we go, flak up support, incendiaries against his jump pioneers as well. Black Ops going to fall back. They're T-70 in, trying to block off the path as well here. Looks like good, looks like good. A camera for the nearby support. Oh, could lose the T-70, could lose. No, gets away, get out of the arc of fire. Almost got the half track there, almost. He's pushing his luck. Lost the T-70. Got the flak half track though, got the flak half track. Good work there, but the T-70 is out for the count. Going for the fuel pump there as well. Romeo strikes back against David, who does not seem to be frightfully worried about that, at least at the current moment. We've got spare panzer corps this time up at a much safer position, right outside of his base. So in case the enemy decides to attack there, he's going to have extra many guns now to deal with them there. But now Romeo is back to doing map control. He's pressing back, and he's also building up his own manpower reserve. He could consider fuel cuts, of course, something David can't. Of course, David has other options. Bunkers, Obersoldaten soon could also be a very good option there. A lot of more elite infantry to challenge the Russians with. Show them who's the best of the best. There you go, Schwerpanzer quarters up. Get some Obersoldaten, David. There we go, double Obersoldaten. Maybe that's what I was saying, what a manpower for. He's then going to add in some of the best men at Brandenburg. Panzergrenadier Division troops are being held up here by the MG34 still. Before finally pushed back. He needs some kind of assault forces along to strike here and also knock out that battle group headquarters. He can remove that. That's going to be a huge deal there for Romeo, but sadly he's only got a single T-70. SU-6 there could be an option. Or you can actually try now play here for the howitzer. Set it up and then just begin bombarding away here, David. I think it actually do a lot of good there for Romeo in terms of material. That's pretty good. Jumping up there. Incendiary grenade on the Maxim. Constant there was a jump has been forced away. And you've forcing up to cover. Oh, Maxim cleared out. That's unfortunate. Also, I'm almost done here for David. Manpower now being flooded here by Romeo. And that's actually time here for the mid-game Lauter's counter trade. We sort of look in terms of damage. We got a slight lead here for David. On the other hand, he's certainly getting a bit more killing done at the moment. Though again, we do note there's this slight discrepancy here between unit killed and unit lost, which somehow means, you know, he's supposed to have lost a lot more men somehow to friendly fire incidents. Probably not likely. So again, in that sense, again, sort of look here, things are reasonably more close. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, if it's sort of flame damage or something else. I know that for some reason there's some kinds of damage the game gets a bit wonky about. For example, Ham's Relief, Infantry and Rapid Conscription, some kinds of kills aren't counted towards it, so it can get a bit, at those points. But looking at sort of army value, slight advantage to David over Romeo now sort of pushing back. In terms of point health, things are a lot more swinging back and forth. For Romeo, though, I mean, heavy mortar, just some kind of artillery, I think would be really good here against David, who's rather dug in that sense. Artillery tends to be a pretty good bet. He could also use the heavy mortar lane on smoke screens when he's attacking. But I think Howard's or mortar would be a pretty good choice here against David right now. And then he could also follow up some field guns just in case David actually gets out some armor. Looks like he might be playing for something bigger at this very moment. Romeo should, I think, also consider some fuel caches, building him more fuel, so something sort of that way quickly overwhelm David. But say more tanks. And in that sense, maybe going for the mechanized armor company could be a pretty good choice. Some T-34s, maybe an H-35, and then try and strike here at the center again. Try and knock out that battle group headquarters. If you can do that, you could really deliver a rather crucial blow there to David, since that's basically around what allows us to maintain a decent position in the northern part of the village and also throughout other bits. It's basically that battle group headquarters, so anything that should knock it out quickly would be good. Of course, in that sense, if we just go for double Ocean 6s, drive them up here, keep them screened, and then just blast away at the battle group headquarters, you could probably take that one decently fast. But are there some options there for Romeo? For Davey, he's getting double orbital down, he's getting a lot of firepower, we're getting light machine guns there as well. He should probably aim for a Panther 4 by now or something similar. Fuel check would be good, in fact he's doing that, but though of course he's getting few resources at the moment, so of course that's getting a bit trickier there for him. He could throw in another MD-34 to help to go territory, bunkers and so on, also good. But I definitely think you should try and go for a Panther 4 right now, some armor, just strike at the Russians, that way try and push them back. And he's got 2 kidnappers and keep that covered just in case things go slightly wonky. But otherwise, more pressure, and of course using the Oberstein decently aggressive should, I think, lead to something good there for David. But let's return to the fight and see what actually happens here. Continuing around service to Steel Pioneers, can't put something up there, and there we go, heavy losses inflicted. Virtually 2 for the MD-34. Almost got the squad wipe there, almost, but the MD-34 will be still, and Maxim will be still right under his nose. T's moving in for the kill there, troops being pulled back, Academy setting up. Almost got the T-70. Unfortunate there. Again, artillery would be really good here for Romeo. More countries on the way to replace the ones lost in service of the motherland. Mines could also be a good thing here by for Romeo. Also, at least upgrading maybe 1 squad or 2 with submachine guns to certain encounters of the close quarters kind. And now we're actually seeing a Pack 43 up here. David's really beginning to dig in the northern part of the village.
Combat unit ready.
Which will certainly make it harder for Romeo to operate any vehicle. The Anaconds will only make artillery much more necessary for him, but so far Romeo seems not particularly interested in that. There, structures going for the Storm Pioneers or Storm Pioneer. Keep shooting, men! At range he can't, for the most part, hit us. Mostly. There you go, Pack 43 almost done. Second biggest anti-tank gun the Germans out in the war. There was a big one, that was the Pack 44, which had a 12.8 centimeter gun. An absolutely massive anti-tank gun. There goes on arriving. Other squad also moving about there. Usually I believe they were part of a Panzer Division, tank destroyer battalion, or they were usually sort of more independent and attached wherever needed, though in some cases. For example, some of the divisions in Normandy, they basically told the beaches actually received some Pack 43s because they couldn't get the artillery they're supposed to have, so for some reason they were just equipped with Pack 43s because that really do a great job. Minefield here, still no minefields there. Oh, Volkswagen's helping a bit there, that's nice, but I've still got an MD-34 covering up. Overton doing what they can, there we go, getting an MD-34 as well. Fighting from up high, they deal there with the conscripts decently. And there we go, conscripts hold it here nicely by the MD-34, Volkswagen retreating away. Quick mortar against the Obersoldaten. Oh, catches them. Envelops them in an inferno, burning the tree in defense. Oh, bollocks, there we just lost the entire Obersoldaten squad to a Molotov. Should have paid attention there, but he didn't. That's gotta hurt. And we do see, in fact, Romeo has set up. He's going here for the Megadama coming here. He's going for Katyushas. That also works. Though. I'm not entirely sure they've gone for Katyusha here. I mean, it probably will work, but I know part of me, I think, would have preferred either some heavy mortars or howitzer, but go figure. But they've made good progress back here. Despite some setbacks, he's ready to strike back at the communists. Of course, the communists are soon going to be further ready to strike back at him, and there we go. He's replacing the orbitals lost in service for the fatherland. But he's actually made pretty good use here, Romeo, of his MG34, making also pretty good use of the incendiary rounds, which again with some players neglect this ability. There you go, trying to push here for the cut-off, trying to cut off him from the field that way, but instead he's getting caught by the Schwer Panzer quarters and his 37mm flak. So slightly above the 20mm flak there in terms of what the Germans had. They also had some twin flak 37s there, though I believe they were mostly used inside the borders of Germany. In fact, they had a bunch of sort of anti-aircraft guns that pretty much only saw usage within Germany because they were basically too complex and hard to maintain, that they basically sort of kept them in Germany so to keep them sort of close to the raw materials and so on there. Little fun fact though, by the way, obviously they're getting cropped down by the Obersoldaten, machine guns and the likes here. Very nasty cross. We need to retreat them! Quickly, comrades, get out of here! White! That's a harsh loss. Then we got Katyusha firing away there. Rockets unleashed against David, straight against the Battle Group headquarters. Of course, Romeo knows where it is. Decent hit there, decent hit. Didn't get wiped out. But did some damage, And there we go. Pack 43 real presence knocks out the T-70 in one dosing hit. But there we go. Soviet Air Force strikes for the motherland. Actually, that's 2 shock to scores out here for Romeo. Well, the question is what we go for now. Heavy mortars, another Katyusha, T-34s, H-25s. I mean, in that sense, Romeo does have some options. Well, that's obviously not an option anymore. At least not until he gets more munitions and, you know, a fresh pilot. And another Orbital squad actually seems to have been lost as well. Oh. David's really losing a lot of Obersoldaten. That's not exactly small for us. There we go. In fact, the shock troopers now have the Obersoldaten's LMG-34. That's what you on the Oberkommando West side will call pretty catastrophic. The game's best light machine gun on some of the game's toughest infantry. That's going to be a nightmare. There you go, country caught by Sturmpioneers, Vetri 3 now, and Obersoldaten supporting there. A very strong fighting composition of infantry. And there he goes, getting a T-34-6. The Palmy suggests perhaps just more artillery at this point, just to bombard away. He really wants to clear out this area and perhaps clear out that Pack 43 first. Though he might, of course, be banking on just a single Katyusha doing that trick. Or perhaps he's planning a howitzer, which, of course, could also do it, perhaps.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Mortar against the Obersoldaten, almost working out. T-34-6 on the way. MG-34 just remaining there, ready against any harassment here from Romeo. There you go, another Katyusha barrage. Trying to silence the MG-34 and stuff. He's not trying to do anything about the Cat 43, which you would figure would, you know, be a higher priority target, seeing as, you know, that can blow up his tanks pretty damn quickly. Mumbled off there, almost up the Obersoldaten on the retreat. In fact, we're seeing the entire here has been abandoned in a pretty hasty maneuver. There you go, Obersoldaten with the LMG-34 moving ahead. Look, Sergei, I am Nazi super soldier man. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, shut up, Sergei. If the Commissar sees you, he'll have you shot. And then he'll take the machine gun for himself. Sturmpioneers moving ahead there. Straight to the Obersoldaten. Veterans E1. Wants to pop a grenade. There you go. He's actually popping a smoke grenade, forcing them to actually get closer there. That's an interesting decision. And there you go, T-34 pushing out the MG-34 up north. Actually, that's a Maxim. Oh, I got you stand. There we go. We actually saw concussive grenade against the shock troopers. Pretty cleverly done there by David. Romeo unwittingly had provided the Sturmpioneers with the tools of the shock troopers' own, well, retreat. Not so much demise there. Well, perhaps except for Yuri, who got shot to bits. And we got the Maxim there drop, but he's not grabbing that one. Pack doesn't need to react to there. Contra trying to charge in there. Should have had a mortar lay down the smoke. You know, just Katusha barraging first. Sadly, none of that. We can soon fire another volley there with the Stalin organ, as it was known by the Germans. More rockets unleashed. This time trying to silence that bloody Pack 44. There you go, actually got a hit on the T-34-76. Almost got it, almost got it. There we go, Pack 43 wiped. Still standing. Still standing. David is not getting any armor at this moment. Is he playing for? Could it be a King Tiger? Actually, that'd be pretty risky, but I suppose he might be feeling pretty confident he can actually work it out. But holding their northern fuel pump, he's about to lose the southern fuel pump there, Mr. Romeo. To the fascists. Okay, got the Pack 44 recruit once more for the fatherland. Deutschland. And you can actually go for another Katusha, of course, much higher for another T-34, but I think at this point again, basically David just digging, really just calling for some artillery there from Romeo. Just blast away. Meanwhile, salvaging there the flak half-track for a bit of extra fuel. And there you go, Jack going for a second. Katusha there going first thing up. Oh dear. This is going to be a bit dangerous here. Entire force sort of suppressed. Almost actually being forced away though. Grenades, multiple against MG34. Almost got it. Almost on there dealing with the duck in his. Oh, he actually retreats there, pulls back. Bit of a risky assault here by Romeo, but seems to have pulled off with minor losses, which of course can easily be replaced. Close to T2 there, and C-34 not repaired actually. I figured he'd done that, but apparently not. Calling up more shock troopers. Again, no sort of anything else. And also to note that he's not actually upgraded any of his conscripts or submachine guns. I mean, so far he's just used the doctrine for shock troopers and a single bit of air support. Getting some hits there. Not the best rocket strike there. There you go. More firing, more death. Certainly killing off the nearby foliage. But the Pack 43 in this case seems to have had a bit of luck with it. Survives mostly unscattered, though a few eardrums might have been blasted and ruptured. Doing by range to the MG34. Good work there. Samex down trucks have been engaged. Close to T2, and there we go, T2 making them more lethal but also tougher. Always on moving up. Should grenade them. Quickly, comrades! And there we go. T-34 doing nothing. Should probably just pull those Katusha back a bit in case some rush up with a pantry to deal with them. Smoke grenade now. Interesting decision there. Still not repaired the T-34. I'm not entirely sure what Romeo's thinking of that. It was just something he keeps forgetting, like. And he's got a to-do list, and then, you know, at the bottom there's repair T-34 76 before saying it's combat, but, you know, he just keeps forgetting about it. He's about to over the Fultz Grenadiers, going for the southern fuel point gloriously with the second jump to a squad. Katusha's probably soon ready to fire again. Pack 43 still standing. On to shift to 75 just a bit further. There's a bit of a blind spot there. Looks like in this case David is quick to take advantage of it. Chucks is moving ahead. More Katusha's, more death, more destruction. Trying to catch the troops in the battle group headquarters. In this case, though, it's a bit too late. Most of the damage to the battle group headquarters itself, but none of the troops actually there who should have been there. And another barrage, this time a bit more centrewards, but again it just feels a bit late here. Oh, there we go, actually gets a kill there. Conscripts also shocked to fall back here by the German assault. Obersoldaten, Sturmpaniers and so on. Got constantly moving in. Obersoldaten closing in by 2-3. T-Fed forward into the north with the infantry. There we go. Full to pin down. Infantry managed to hold it, but there you go. Flank exposed. Sturmpaniers hit the mine. They've forgotten to take the mine speeder back out. Almost right there. A bit of a blow there to David. Could lose the Sturmpaniers. That would be a horrific loss if David. And there we go. Koenigsegg on the way here for the Brandenburg Panzer Grenadiers. We got incendiary rounds. So really, Romeo doing everything in his power to wipe out those Sturmpaniers. No survivors. There we go. An explosive or incendiary doom there for the engineers. A taste of hell. Which of course reminds me of one of my favourite comments from the Panzer Force of the Wehrmacht. Tell the devil I said hello. Cheeky bastards. Going from Obersoldaten here for David. Certainly also rare that someone actually uses Obersoldaten on a regular basis. At the moment he's just mostly, you know, full going to do spam. Maybe mixed in with some Jaegers or Fallschirmjägers if you're lucky. In this case David does seem interested actually using Obersoldaten, and that's also nice to see. Quick concussive grenade. There we go. Shock trooper stun, forcing the ground. Storm's closing in. There you go. Grenade return. Oh, because you know the Stormers squad. Well, no, looks like they might get away. Might get away. Damn close. Always moving up with the machine gun. T-Fed moving in here to hit them from the rear. He's going to need an HU-5 soon for this. Choosing ready to go fire again. Actually, the centre's now exposed. He could probably rush in and grab the Pack 43, then turn that against David if he wanted. But he just seems to become a bit more occupied with other things, and then again, he's also lacking a bit. The troops perhaps do it, so. But there you go. Koenigsegg mobilised here for Deutschland. Tiger B, but Tiger 2 is known, with the second series turret. Some people like to call them the Henschel or Porsche turret. Thing is, Henschel or Porsche did have nothing to do with the turret. They were actually handled by Krupp alongside the gun. There were some contained. In fact, they were bigger sort of contest about who got to make the gun rather than who got to make the tank itself. That was pretty much a Henschel job. Porsche wasn't really good at it, in a sense. And they probably could make him very neat. The problem is they couldn't make him, you know, easy to produce. Oh, the MG-34 up north, flank by Obersoldaten wiped out. Things are falling a bit back, going on the T-34, but now he's not going to need more T-34, he's going to need HD-5. He's going to need field guns. In fact, there's one thing here, Romeo is woefully underprepared for a King Tiger. Woefully. Unless he can somehow grab that Pack 43, he is in a pretty dire spot there. I mean, the Pack 43 would his best chance of actually stopping the King Tiger, but now that's all going to be quickly, you know, a long lost stream. Jesse's sort of making some good progress there versus David again. On here versus Conscript, closing in. There we go. King Tiger just rolls ahead. He doesn't care about anything. There's been no further mines laid down. T-Fed rolls straight into the King Tiger. Let's just pretend we didn't see that one there. T-Fed for flanking against the King Tiger though. That's nice. That's nice. But sadly not quick enough. Main gun destroyed. Blocks the path. There we go. GG from Romeo. Game over. Game over. A loss here to Romeo. A victory to David. Some less than usual Oberkommandos play, which is always nice. Bit too standard to my liking. But again, I think had Romeo should have been more specific about trying to knock out that bad group headquarters early, he might be able to pull off. But I will admit that he's certainly not something that is really easy. Question, of course, should he gone for Howitzer? Should he gone for Katyusha? I mean, Howitzer certainly. I mean, they have their effect, but a Howitzer would have been out early, I think, for Romeo, which had done something would have quite fuel, which would have left for resource rather than just, you know, keep, I think, more continuous barrage there against the enemy. Plus, you know, had a chance of just doing more catastrophic damage. So, I think a Howitzer would have been nice, or just some heavy mortars could have done this sort of even earlier there for Romeo to blast through. So, in that sense, you know, considering the sort of play style here that they went for, and he should either just, well, gone for a lot of heavy mortars and just tried to blast his way through David's lines. You know, he should have been fast, you know, to you know, either mechanized armor, something for tank by tank command, you know, half tracks, get some half track stuff, some troops in the zone, rush for this. But you know, Romeo's still alright, but again, he was just struggling here with the sort of dug in position of David, which David been saying quite well there, using a lot of mines again, so he knows the lack of mines was early on from Romeo didn't help, but You know, some kind of artillery early on would have been, I think, really good for Rome. Would perhaps allow him to clear this out, secure the battle group headquarters, knock it out, and so on. Plus, of course, multiple of them just lay down smoke screens. And he also used his doctrine better with, say, submachine guns. Probably also done better. I mean, you know, there are definitely some improvements there, I think, for Romeo. You know, well played. I mean, he still managed to push back, he still managed to do a lot of damage, but ultimately, David, to some extent, still managed to sort of dictate the tempo, and ultimately could just, you know, hold back and wait for the King Tiger. So that's a bit unfortunate there. David, of course, you know, a bit risky there again. It paid off here, but as you know, played well, make good use of the Sturm Pioneers, the MDs, the Raketenwerfers, the Obersoldaten again. A lot of units we actually don't see so much of, and also all the mining was a good job there. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gives you ideas for your matches. If you did, want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a new player and provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Lynching. Cheers. Thank you all for watching and see you tomorrow. Bye.